Well, good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all for being here. My name is Aaron Ford, and I am your Attorney General. Today, I want to address an issue that's impacting every Nevadan. It's the rising cost of essential goods and services. Across our state, families are noticing higher prices at the grocery store, at the gas pump, and in housing and in medical care. Groceries cost more, fuel prices have climbed, and rent increases are stretching household budgets. It's particularly troubling that some large companies and corporations have been actually caught secretly colluding to drive up prices for their own profit. This illegal practice, known as price fixing, harms Nevada families who depend upon affordable prices for food, for medicines, and for shelter. As your Attorney General, I take very seriously the responsibility of protecting the public from unlawful conduct. That duty is rooted in our motto in this office. Our job is justice. And that includes seeking justice in every area where people are being exploited, from civil rights to public safety to, yes, consumer protection. That's why I introduced Assembly Bill 44, or AB 44, this past legislative session. Assembly Bill 44 was designed to prohibit corporate schemes that manipulate prices of essential goods and services. It would have made such price fixing a criminal offense in Nevada and authorized my office to investigate and prosecute those who break the law for financial gain. In short, my price fixing bill was a justice-centered bill. It was about ensuring fairness, defending the public, and holding wrongdoers accountable. Exactly what our job as justice calls us to do. And it is a direct extension of our work in consumer protection, which is one of the core pillars of my Office of Attorney General. The legislature approved the price fixing bill last week. But last week, Governor Lombardo vetoed it. At a time when Nevada is facing one of the worst housing crises in the nation, Governor Lombardo said no to protecting working families from being ripped off by large corporations. And I must address this outcome directly. The governor's veto message says that the bill might, and I quote, chill legitimate business behavior, unquote. That's nearly word for word what the corporate lobbyists wrote in their opposition letters. Yet another example of the governor siding with corporations over working people. They're framing our effort as an attack on honest businesses, but the reality is just the opposite. My price fixing bill was narrowly tailored at illegal conduct. To be clear, the proposed law would not have punished lawful business decisions, market-driven price increases, or honest mistakes. It was aimed solely at companies that knowingly and intentionally conspire to defraud consumers and inflate prices for extra profits. The bill would have only affected companies that actually break the law and that hurt Nevada families in the process, not the vast majority of companies that actually play by the rules. These concerns, by the way, are not just theoretical. I'm not just making up something to talk about. There are very real cases that illustrate why my price fixing bill was necessary. Take the meat industry, for example. There was collusion there where several major meat processors used confidential pricing data to coordinate higher prices for pork, for chicken, and for turkey. One company actually paid $75 million in a settlement after being caught in this secret scheme to boost profits at the expense of consumers. The pharmaceutical industry has also been caught in these types of arenas where drug manufacturers have made secret agreements to raise the prices of life-saving medicines. My office actually has recently secured a $39 million recovery for Nevada patients who were harmed by these clandestine deals. And of course, we've heard about the rental market manipulation where certain real estate companies have been using computer algorithms to fix rent rates above normal market levels, forcing higher rents on Nevada families without any legitimate justification. Even the airline industry has been caught red-handed and is not immune from this. Carriers have been implicated in plans to actually cut flights deliberately creating artificial scarcity and driving up ticket prices. This practice made travel more difficult and more costly for working families. You see, each of these examples will be explicitly covered under my price fixing bill. They show why a specific law against price fixing in essential goods and services is so important. But instead of protecting consumers, Governor Lombardo's veto protects corporate profits. It sends a message that a big company can cheat with impunity, and that it's not the Nevada that I believe in. It's not what justice requires. It's important to note that this isn't the first time that corporate industry groups to which Governor Lombardo has kowtowed have actually fought against my efforts to help Nevadans. For example, in 2017, when I was Senate Majority Leader, I led the effort to raise Nevada's minimum wage so that hardworking families could earn a fair living. The proposal passed, but guess who opposed it? It faced strong opposition from the same business interests now fighting this consumer protection. Also in 2017, I supported and helped to enact a law that ensured paid sick leave for Nevada workers, allowing families to care for themselves or their children without losing income. Once again, these same major industry lobbyists opposed this policy. In 2023, as your Attorney General, I sponsored a bill to prevent companies from unfairly hiking up prices and price gouging during a state of emergency, like in wildfire examples or power outages, or yes, even during a pandemic. This common sense protection for consumers was fiercely opposed by, you guessed it, these same corporate lobbyists. It should also be noted that earlier this year, Senator Dina Neal introduced legislation to stop hedge funds and large corporations from buying up too many Nevada homes so that she could preserve housing for families. Governor Lombardo instructed Senate Republicans to vote against that measure, and they did, and it failed. Let that one sink in. The governor stood with Wall Street hedge funds, not with Nevada families trying to buy their first home or to raise their kids or to stay in their community. Each of these examples shows a pattern. Powerful interests with whom our governor aligns himself have stood in the way of reforms that benefit all Nevadans. This context makes clear whose interest the governor is prioritizing. Justice requires more than that. It requires that all companies play by the rules and that those rules are fair for everyone. Justice requires that working families, small businesses, students, teachers, and seniors are not unfairly burdened by rising prices while a few wealthy companies reap unearned profits. I'm proud to support businesses that actually compete fairly and that actually take care of their workers and their customers. But I will never support cheating working families. And I will never look the other way when Nevadans get hurt by it. I'm disappointed by Governor Lombardo's decision to veto my price fixing bill. But this only makes me more determined to seek justice. I've spent many years fighting for higher wages, for paid sick leave, for protecting consumers against price gouging during emergencies. And now I will continue this fight by targeting the price fixing schemes that affect Nevada families every day, whether you're a grocery store, the gas pump, the pharmacy, or at home. I'll keep fighting because this is about doing what's right for Nevadans, not what's easy or what's politically convenient for powerful interests. And I will continue to do the job that the people elected me to do, because our job is justice. And justice demands that we protect our people from those who would exploit them from profit. To Governor Lombardo and to the corporate lobbyists, I say, you may have stopped my price fixing bill, but you will not stop this fight. And to the people of Nevada, I say to you, I'll always stand with you now and always. Thanks, and I'll take a few questions.
General Ford, what could you have done under this bill that you can't do under existing law that would have changed how you go about these things?
It's a very fair question, and I will say to you, what we sought to do in this bill was to specifically criminalize and to address price fixing in very vulnerable areas of essential goods and services. My office has undertaken price fixing litigation in the past. For example, we are working with attorneys general from across the nation, Democrats and Republicans, going against generic pharmaceutical manufacturers right now for price fixing, making their drugs more expensive than they need to be. So we have a general statute that addresses price fixing. What I wanted to do here was to make it specifically known. For example, and we have a general abuse statute, but elder abuse is particularly horrible. And we have a particular statute to address the particularly horrible. And we look to do the same thing with this price fixing bill.
But you can still engage in those investigations. You can still go after them under the general statute.
Absolutely. We can and we will. Even more so now.
Can you give us any examples of price fixing that's been done in Nevada by Nevada companies?
I will offer you a generic response to that to say, because I can't reveal investigations that we may be undertaking, but we've all heard about companies utilizing algorithms to help companies set rent prices all throughout the nation. There's several lawsuits going on about that right now. Nevada is not immune to that. And so, that's an example of where we know certain circumstances have taken place. But I've also indicated that the meat controversy that I mentioned, you had a direct effect on Nevadans. We learned that there were grain companies that were negatively impacting our farms in Elko and elsewhere when they were trying to feed their cattle. They may not have been Nevada businesses per se, but certainly businesses that have negatively affected Nevadans and that would allow me to take action.
The one example I can think of, there was a lawsuit regarding an algorithm to set prices for hotel rooms. And there was a class action lawsuit that was brought, but this bill wouldn't have addressed it, right? Because it was specifically exempted resorts from the price manipulation statute.
Well, let me take the latter part first. You're right. Hotels on the Strip, hotels elsewhere were exempted, but I can't testify as to whether or not, or state as to whether or not my bill would have addressed it in the first instance, because I'm not familiar with the lawsuit.
Yeah, I should say that lawsuit was dismissed by the federal court.
Okay.
You've said you're disappointed by this bill, but you're not surprised, right? Because, I mean, you had a bill brought by a Democratic Attorney General who's going to be running a campaign against the governor in 2026. It was approved on party line votes, and it was opposed by not just big corporations, but also the chamber and other corporate entities here in the state of Nevada. So you're not really surprised that the governor vetoed it, are you? Well,
surprise would be a word I would not use, to be sure, but I would say this. If in fact the Nevada Independent is right, there was a line when they were talking about this bill that was on the veto watch, so to speak. They said that it was likely to get vetoed because I'm paraphrasing, I'm a Democrat running against a governor, a Republican governor. And I would hope that that was inaccurate. This isn't about politics. It wasn't about politics when I sued the generic drug manufacturers. It isn't about politics as we talk about utilizing algorithms to unlawfully raise rent prices. It's not about politics now. What it's about is protecting consumers through the lens of justice that my office always operates under. And I would hope that the governor, although I would not doubt that he did, I would hope that he did not veto this based on politics. I will say, I'll repeat what I said earlier though, his veto message is replete with almost verbatim quotes from what the corporate lobbyists said they opposed about this bill, which incidentally were incorrect statements, but that's neither here nor there. Any other questions?
One last one on another subject. Your office has been involved in litigation now to stop the proliferation of bump stocks that's going on. It was announced today. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I won't, not today. We're talking about AB 44 today, my price fixing bill. If you have further questions on other topics, you can send them to John and we'll get back to you in due course, okay? Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody.